this video, I'm going to show you how I style turtlenecks to be unique, different, just something other than just wearing a plain turtleneck and a pair of jeans and having people call you Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson or Steve Jobs. Welcome to the swamp.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Andy Warhol, Kirk Douglas, The Beatles, Steve Jobs, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. What do all of these people have in common? Well, for one, they're famous, they have lots of money, they're very successful. But the connection? They all wore a turtleneck at some point in their life. Turtlenecks make you successful, but the question is, how can you style a turtleneck? Because let's be real, well, Steve Jobs had the money, he had the fame, he had the company. He didn't always have the best fashion. I have 3 different categories, and I'm going to show you some looks that you can also rock the turtleneck like me and like all my fellow homies. Good evening. We interrupt your daily scheduled programming to remind you to subscribe. Granola Bar is incredibly close to 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge deal. Now, this is also a warning that Gracie is an idiot, and she is refusing to buy a ring light. So she decided to just try to use the window lighting, but she decided to film mid-afternoon, which means the lighting is a little harsh and a little off and just a little sketchy in general. Your subscription could get Gracie closer to buying a ring light, so she doesn't look like an idiot. That is all. Remember to subscribe and turn on notifications. Back to the program. First, let's start with the first category of turtlenecks, which is the black and white turtlenecks. They're the basics. If you don't want to go crazy with color, if you don't want to have a burden of buying a turtleneck and never wearing it, just get a black or a white one, because honestly, there are so many different ways to style them to just amplify an outfit or to make it a little more cool. The nice thing about a black or a white turtleneck is if you put it with a pair of jeans, you've got an outfit. That's an outfit right there. Slap on a belt, a necklace, some rings, right? But now you have a funky pair of earrings that you want to wear. But it is so hard to pair funky with funky because sometimes it doesn't work and it clashes too much, and then people look at you like, why are you wearing 2 funky things? But you see, the thing is, if you have a black turtleneck and a pair of jeans, you can wear those funky earrings. Our first look is the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson look with the pop of a funky earrings, because it's something basic, it's something cute, it's something I feel like looks a little bit older, because I usually have a problem with looking older because I not only sound like a 12-year-old, I am also the height of a 14-year-old, and I'm probably not going to grow anymore. Yeah, so I feel like this outfit just makes me look more mature. The next outfit is with a white turtleneck, and I put a tank top over it. Revolutionary, I know. It's been done before. It's been done multiple times. But it's just a cute way to add a little bit of pop, a little bit of flair to your outfits. Pair it with a jean skirt, pair it with jeans, pair it with jean shorts. It's really whatever you want to do, you can pair it with. Say it's winter, or say it's fall, and it is cold out, but you want to wear this dress. Another way to style a white tank top is to throw a dress over it. A short sleeve dress? Girl, you crazy. Yes, I am crazy. I actually wore this on my 18th birthday. And if you have a really cute dress with the white, you can also pair it with a bucket hat if you like wearing hats. Yes, that is in fact a dream hat. At one point, I was a dream stan. I've just kind of grown out of my Minecraft phase. And I love this fit a lot because it's just really cute. And I've almost every single senior event I had this year, I wore a turtleneck with a dress over it. I'm not even kidding. I'll put the photos in now. NHS assembly, honors banquet, scholarship night. So you can tell I'm really into them. You can also put a turtleneck under a crew neck. You know, if you get a thrifted crew neck from a thrift store, or if you steal it from a parent, sometimes the necks can be really stretched out, or like they're just looser because it's like a bigger fitting sweatshirt. So it's really nice to put a turtleneck underneath if the collar of your crew neck or of your sweatshirt is too low, or it's like sometimes they get into a really awkward position where they're too stretched out. So if you have one but you still want to wear it, just throw a turtleneck underneath it, and that will distract from it being stretched out because you'll have the turtleneck there to be like, ooh. So it's not just showing like a weird amount of neck. And I love putting turtlenecks under crew necks. If it's really cold out, that's also really nice. And you can make it a little sporty, make it a little fun Tommy Hilfiger. Another basic one that I've seen a lot is putting a t-shirt over a turtleneck. Pretty basic, pretty standard. I know a lot of people put them over just a long sleeve, which if you want to do that, you go, queen. But I personally go for a turtleneck because I like having arm, neck. My personal favorite way to style a black turtleneck is to have a pair of basic jeans, basic shoes, and then put a fun like cover up over it. Most of them I steal from my dad, most of them I buy from Goodwill because they're cheap, they're easy, they're good material, and you can get some funky patterns. So I really love this look. I really haven't seen it anywhere else, so maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just a little delusional, but I love this style of look, like having the pull over just thrown over your shoulders. It's not buttoned up in any way, it's not tied in any way, you know, sometimes they tie it. It's just drooping down and it's hanging over, but it's adding a little bit of pop and a little bit of flair to your outfit. I personally love this pattern because it's like 80s. It gives me very much 80s vibes. So if you have a lazier outfit, but you don't want it to look as lazy, like if you're going somewhere and it's cold and you want to wear a sweatshirt, but you're like, I feel like if I wear a sweatshirt, that's gonna look way too lazy. You can also just throw a turtleneck underneath. I think it looks just a little more professional. You look a little more put together while wearing a sweatshirt. I think it's nice, it's easy, it's fun, and like I said, if it's really cold, there's another layer for you right there that doesn't make you look too bulky. Next, we are moving on to neutral colored turtlenecks. For our first outfit for the neutral colors, we have this tan turtleneck, which is kind of blending into my skin right now, but that's just because of the lighting. And I put it with my paper bag jeans and my plaid shirt, which is kind of like, it's not black, but it just has a little bit of red in it and a little bit of yellow. And I think this outfit works really well. I think it's very neutral. It's not too grab at you. It's not too screaming at you, but it's also not boring because we have the paperback and the turtleneck and the plaid, which they're all just kind of a little more exciting than a basic piece of clothing, but it's not too much where one's yelling or one's overshadowing the other one. They just kind of blend together nicely. For the dark brown turtleneck that I got in the thrifting haul, I just paired that one with a pair of overalls. This outfit, because we have just the brown and the blue, I wanted to throw a little bit of color in there, so I put on my quirky zebra Converse, which were actually the first Converse I ever got. Believe it or not, that is the first pair of Converse I ever bought. Not the neutral ones. I was a little quirky in middle school, so I got the zebra ones. But they work really well with this outfit because, once again, they're not overshadowing, but they are just like a little bit of an accent piece where someone would be like, oh, I like your shoes. You know, not like, ooh, those shoes don't go with that outfit. You gotta be a little quirky. You can't be on the nose perfect because that's boring. Okay, that's all I have for neutral colors. Let's get into the funky ones. Okay, with funky turtlenecks, these ones are fun colors, fun patterns. Like the first one we have here is the black with flowered patterns, and this one is also structured a bit differently. If you can see, it's like scrunched material at the torso and then poof at the sleeves. But I absolutely love this turtleneck. I will wear it with sweatpants. I will just like, it's an accent piece of its own just because it's such an interesting style of turtleneck and because of the pattern. I love the pattern of it. So I usually pair this with, I throw this yellow crew neck over it. And you might be saying, whoa, you're putting funky with funky. And that is true. But because the turtleneck is like a dark color funky, I can just throw the yellow crew neck over, which is good for, number one, if it's cold out, and number two, because the colors work together and it makes the outfit more fun. I feel like it gives it like an art teacher vibe. Like when I wear this outfit, I feel like an art teacher or a drama teacher, and it just makes the outfit more fun and more cute. Whereas if I just wear the yellow turtleneck, the collar would look really weird on me because the yellow would be too close to my skin color, and it would just not blend well. Next, we have my maroon turtleneck. Now this one is a tighter turtleneck, which is a-okay, it's a vibe. If you want a tight turtleneck, if you want a loose turtleneck, just get a different size. So you can also make the turtlenecks a little sporty. I've worked out in a turtleneck before, I'll admit it. It's nice, it's fun, it's relaxing. I paired this turtleneck with these Adidas pants because they're black and white. So once again, they're not overshadowing, but they've got this stripe, which makes it like a little quirky. And then I added my white boots. And I think this outfit's really cute. It's kind of like a little more sporty, but also the shoes make it a little dressy. Like I guess if you wanted it to be fully sporty, you could wear some tennis shoes at the bottom, you know, spice it up. But then if you want to make it fancy, I added the boots. I could add more jewelry. I could give me some funkier earrings, you know. You could really go either way. So with funky turtlenecks, you don't have to cover it up. Just because it's a funky color, just because it's something, not a color you would normally wear, you could still pair it with jeans, and it's an accent piece of its own because it's an interesting style of clothing. It's not just a t-shirt, it's not just a long sleeve, it's not just a sweatshirt. So I also have another maroon turtleneck, but I have it in a bigger size, and it's a little more loose because I got it at a thrift store. You can also throw a neutral sweater over it. Like I have this sweater that once again is so close to my skin tone that if I just wore the sweater, it would look super weird. Like not kidding, it would just like, people would be like, what on earth are you wearing? But because the sweater looks so close to my skin tone, it's also a little it's kind of mesh material where I couldn't just wear the sweater, I would need to wear something underneath. So if I put this maroon turtleneck underneath, it adds a little bit of pop, it adds a little bit of flavor, and then it also doesn't make the sweater look weird on my skin tone. I added the black skirt just because I wanted to be quirky. My last outfit that's funky is the pink turtleneck from the thrift haul. Now, it was a little bit of a risk because it's pink. I don't wear that much pink, but either way, it is cute, really stylish, and I think just because of its nature, I would probably wear this alone. It would be really hard to find something to throw over that color of turtleneck just because it's so bright, and because it's closer to my skin tone. So if I wore a black crew neck over it, it might look a little funky. You know what I mean? It might look a little weird. It might just look like I have a bulging neck. So I would probably just wear this on my own, and I have an overall dress. I would throw it with a skirt, really anything. It's the accent piece, so you want to make sure that you're not wearing like bright blue pants, you know, anything, a yellow skirt, like anything too weird. You mesh the colors, you have too many action. If you have too much stuff going on, people are like, whoa, 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 whoa. But if you just have like a nice neutral outfit and then you have one pop, then it's really beautiful. Overall, this is my first fashion video I've ever filmed where I made outfits and I tried to be fashionable and I tried really hard. And it is exhausting. I am exhausted. However these people do it, kudos to you, because I don't know. Am I really out here complaining about taking clothes on and putting them on, and taking them off and putting them on and taking them off? I am. I'm pooped. I need more coffee. I hope this video is helpful. I hope you go out and buy a turtleneck, and if you're worried that you're not going to wear the turtleneck or you don't have ways to style it, you can watch this video and you can get a little inspiration and be like, oh my gosh, I could style it like that, or I could style it like that. Either way, just make your outfits pop and wear what you want. Really, I don't care about what other people think. It's time for you guys to get out of my swamp.